We're heading west on Blue Diamond. We're going to go to Pahrump, Nevada. This is Highway 60. If you make a right up here, that would take you to Red Rock Canyon. But we're heading to Pahrump. We're going to Camp Liberty. Ammon Bundy was tortured in a prison up there, a for-profit prison. Now, it was my intentions to stay out of the mix here. It was my intentions to let this thing play out in the justice system. I wanted to let the courts do their magic. As Ammon Bundy used to say, let them do their magic. And then I was going to report on it after the jury made a decision, and hopefully the jury would come to the conclusion that Americans are being persecuted, and this is a tyrannical government. But we're not going to go into that. Like I said, my intentions were to stay out of it and let the jury make the decision. Let the courts do their magic. But unfortunately, things are just getting out of control. You're talking about a man who is supposed to be presumed innocent. He is presumed innocent until proven guilty, but there is no bail. He's stuck in prison. The whole bunch of them, all the Bundy defendants are in jail, presumed guilty. No bail, but now it's come to a head. Now we're talking about torture. So we can no longer just stand around and do nothing. If they're going to torture innocent men, what are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to put our head in the sand and just ignore it? No. No, 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 no! We are not going to stand around and let them torture our brothers and sisters. So that's why we're heading to Camp Liberty. Camp Liberty site outside of the prison where Ammon Bundy is being held, where he's being tortured, where all the defendants, all the Bundy Ranch defendants are being held without bail, when it's quite possibly they could be innocent. They could be proven innocent in a court of law. Why are they sitting in prison? This is really sad. It's a very sad day in America. All right, we're heading through Pahrump here. We have to do something. To sit around and do nothing is just unacceptable. The time to hesitate is through. Now, where we're heading to here is CCA. This is a for-profit prison. CCA, Corrections Corporation of America. Now, I must say, to have America in their name is a crime in and of itself. Corrections Corporation of America, that's sacrilegious. A for-profit prison. There's just something extremely, extremely wrong with making money off of people's misery and torture. I mean, there's one thing to torture people. There's one thing to torture people, but to make money off of torturing people, I mean, that's beyond insane. How far down have we come in America? How far down do we have to go before we say enough is enough?
Want to join us?
We're going to march around the entire prison complex. Would you like to join us?
Yeah, that's.
You're in support of political prisoners being freed?
Yeah, I'm going to join you. I can park right here, huh?
You can park right there and join us. We're going to walk all the way around. It takes about an hour.
It takes an hour to walk?
Yes.
Okay, I'll join you.
Okay.
So here we are. It's Mesquite Avenue. And they're going to have a little walk. Mesquite, it takes an hour to march around the prison. So there they are. There's the group. We're gonna catch up with the group. They're not kidding. It's private property. We're talking about a for-profit prison. So here we are, the march for the Bundy defendants. All freight deliveries will be made at the receiving dock. This is a tobacco-free facility, but torture is okay. This is a tobacco-free facility, but again, torture is all right. This is it. This is not a prison, it's a torture center. Let's catch up with the group.
Again, we're marching around these walls of Jericho. These walls of Jericho are going to be falling down, and we're making it happen. You and I together. We're stronger together, that's right, us. We the people. Joshua fought the battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Joshua fought the battle of Jericho, and the walls come tumbling down.
What is your name?
Robert.
Robert, how you doing?
Good.
So you do this every hour? I mean,
No,
you do
no,
this
we do this once a day.
once a day?
Yeah, at this time of day.
That's good.
What's your name?
I'm Bravo.
Bravo.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a little video of this, you know, document this. We can't let this go on much for any longer.
A lot of support, you guys. We got a lot of people here today. We got family. If any of you have the names of Ryan Bundy, Ammon Bundy, Mel Bundy, or Davy Bundy, if you can get the message out, your aunties love you. Your aunties love you guys, and we love you. All of you political prisoners in here are loved so much. You know who you are. And the other guys that I'm not speaking to, or you don't think we are, that you're political prisoners too. And we're here for you. We're not here for just a select few. We're here to bring these walls down of injustice.
Is Clive and Bundy in there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is he?
I had to send a special message though.
Aunt Lily
from
and
the
Aunt
aunties.
Margaret,
I
say
got it.
Bundy strong! Go!
Has security? Does security ever come out here on the public roads?
Not out here. They have to stay inside their fence. That's their private property, and
Private property.
yeah, they can't.
Hey, let them know how much CCA charges the government today for them to be here.
What's that? Go
Let
ahead.
them know how much CCA charges the government a day for them to be here.
Becoming quite profitable for CCA in there. For some of you guards, if you can't hear me, listen up. You guys are charging anywhere from $350 a day per person to probably $500 or $600 a day. So don't think that they're not making a profit. Yeah, that's right. You guys over there in the white car, you know that we're here to stop this injustice. What we've got going on here is human trafficking in the highest order, and we're putting an end to it. We're raising our voice. We've got a lot of people out there listening to us because we're making a ruckus. We're not going to put up with this any longer. We, the people, are ready to take our country back.
In a desert of evil, you can find one flower. There it is.
It's just... Guys, I got a cadence that we're supposed to do.
That's exactly. What was your name again?
Jared.
Jared. You're part of the 3 Percenters?
Yes, sir.
Of Nevada area? Or
Oregon.
Oh, you're from Oregon?
Yes.
Oh, so you came all the way from Oregon?
Yeah, we drove 17 and a half hours non-stop to get here.
That's great. Fantastic. We need patriots to... This is tyrannical here. I mean, we got to spread the word, right?
Absolutely. And that's what we're trying. You know, and the word's finally getting out there.
What bothers you the most about the Bundy defendants being locked up in this cage?
Oh, it's just ridiculous. You don't treat animals like this, let alone human beings, especially innocent human beings or somebody that's never been convicted of any crime.
You bring up a good point. The leftist liberals treat animals better than they're treating Ammon Bundy in here.
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous.
You bring up a very good point there. And this is your first march?
No, I've done it every day since I've been here, since last Saturday.
Wow. You think there's going to be, they're going to continue through the weekend?
Oh, yeah. People are going to be planning on being here all through the weekend, next week, until some changes get made.
Now, the warden did get moved, right? Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I don't believe over this incident.
No?
No. There is a new warden though, so.
Oh, were you?
I think it was over a separate incident. And I'm not real sure about that whole situation, so I can't really comment on that.
But that is information we should pass on, that possibly the warden did not get removed because of the Bundy torture. She might have been removed for something else, possibly.
Yeah, yes,
we don't know for sure.
I believe it was under something else.
Wow. So there'll probably be nobody who's prosecuted for torturing Bundy. Probably nobody would be arrested.
I believe, I at least have faith that it will work and someone will be prosecuted. And I believe...
You're optimistic, huh?
Yeah, one of the people I believe has already been sent home.
Is that right? So one of them's going to be fired at least.
Yeah, is from what I get. I don't have confirmation on a lot of things. You know, we just get a lot of hearsay here and there, but it is definitely under investigation.
But I hear they're chaining people up to the beds for up to 4 days, I hear.
Yeah, we heard a story about a gentleman being locked up to a bench for 4 days.
They don't treat animals that bad.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's torture. You know, there's laws in America against torture. Am I mistaken there?
No, you're not mistaken.
I hope I'm not. Yeah, there are, because if we spread the word, somebody's going to be arrested for torture. I hope.
I really hope so. I mean, I'm losing faith in the system anymore. I mean, it's just completely out of control. I mean, this whole ordeal is a prime example.
Yes, you're a little younger than me, and you still have faith. But I tell you, I've already lost a lot of faith.
I don't have too much faith.
You got a little bit left, okay? Well, at least this is something. This really.
I hope that what we're doing here will bring justice.
This brings you optimism right here, huh?
Yeah.
Seeing this picture here, this picture here gives me hope in America right here. Well, thank you for your commentary.
Problem. Who are you with again?
I'm Bravo von Mueller. I make videos on tyranny.
All right.
Thank you. Appeal to heaven. That's about the only one that's going to help us now is heaven. That's about it. Does anybody here have any thoughts on Donald Trump not helping out in this situation? Anybody have any serious thoughts?
He needs to get to work.
Big time.
Big time.
And release our men.
You can't say he hasn't seen this. Everyone's seen this.
Put it this way.
All of the media.
Is there anybody, raise your hand if you think Donald Trump has helped out at all. Nobody. Nobody. Okay, thank you. Is any thoughts? What, you think Donald Trump has helped out?
He has. He got rid of Sessions. Sorry, he got rid of Comey. Comey is the father of all of this. Comey is the father of the FBI no-knock raids. Comey is the father of police killing us like animals. He got rid of the hook, cut the head off the snake, and the FBI falls. Once the FBI falls, these guys fall.
So you're optimistic that
Trump's gonna shut these guys down. That's why they gave $145 million to the Clinton Foundation.
Why?
Why did they give $145 million to the Clinton Foundation? Because they're scared of Trump.
Why is Ammon Bundy still locked up if Trump is so good?
Trump right now is fighting the Democrats at the higher levels. He can't come down to this level yet. Once he kills the Democrats up there, he's going to come down. He's going to shut this place down.
We all want to believe. We all want to believe that the Trump administration is going to help. But the reality is something different. We haven't seen. We all think that Sessions should have gone. We do. And there's a whole bunch of others that need to go as well. But we still haven't seen movement in this regard. We must see movement. People need to understand the abuse that goes on, the abuse inside these facilities.
It's going to take a little while, but we're going to get it done.
What if you or your mother or your father was in there? What if they were left in a cell, bleeding, hurting, no company, 14 hours, 20 hours, 72 hours? How would you feel? We don't want this for anyone. I don't care what you've done or what you've been accused of doing. There's no justification for this.
There's laws against torture.
There's
actually.
laws against that.
There's actually laws against torture.
We need
Trump. We need Trump and the administration to denounce what is happening in these.
Maybe he will see this and the message will get sent.
I hope so.
Maybe we can be hopeful. What's your name?
My name is Ryan.
Ryan. Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah.
Were you following that?
Well, I wasn't up there, but I was extremely happy when they were found not guilty. I couldn't. I had a funny feeling they were going to be found not guilty.
But those five U.S. Marshals attacked Ammon's attorney.
Oh yeah, I did see that part. They were so upset that they attacked the attorney. Yeah. Are you from Vegas or?
No, I'm down from Phoenix.
So you came up here from Phoenix?
Yeah.
To support the Bundys. That's good.
Well, I'm here in Vegas on a little trip, and so
what is your name?
Had a little extra time, and so I thought
Matthew.
Okay. Thought I'd come over and
we're not going anywhere.
Say hi and support. I know Ammon.
Do you know Ammon?
Yeah, personally. He's a friend of mine.
People would follow him into hell, wouldn't they? They would follow him into the gates of hell. He is such, what I meant by that is the man is a leader of immense proportions.
He's one of the few people that will stand behind his convictions no matter what.
All you have to do is hear him talk and you will follow him anywhere. That man is special, let me tell you.
As long as, and he has
correct
in the principles of justice and liberty. And he has been nothing but that the entire time. He speaks truth. It's not just about the individual, it's about the message.
Exactly. There's very few people in America like Ammon Bundy, trust me. There's not very many people like him left.
Is out, and now we know. Let our political prisoners go!
Let our political prisoners go!
Of us across the country, people on the internet, thousands of views on our live stream, people standing here across the road. We have campers and we're not going anywhere until we see something significant happen. So you people in CCA, whatever you call yourselves, just know that we're peaceful, we're determined, and we're passionate, and we're God-fearing people, but we've had enough, and we want our political prisoners to be treated with kindness and respect. And we want them released, and we're going to make that happen. So if you think we're just kidding around, think again. We are serious. We are determined Americans, and we've got God on our side. So I know that He knows our name, but guess what? He knows the rest of you too.
Yeah, I'm very impressed and I'm happy that Americans are coming together. Yes. We need to get the word out, actually.
Yeah, was you ever at the trials in Nevada, in Las Vegas there or anything? What was going on? The last trial?
I don't go to the trial because I try to let the justice system work. But I did go to Oregon.
Okay, wow.
I did go to Oregon. I didn't spend much time there. I got there late.
Yes.
But I wanted to go up and see the paramilitary, that they were sending in paramilitary troops to surround the Bundys. And I thought that very alarmed me.
Did you go to the refuge or no, or near it?
I tried to get there. They had it blocked off, of course.
Okay, wow, yeah.
And so that's what started. That's when I got on Ammon Bundy's side, because he is something special.
Yes.
He's a leader, and that's what we need in America. We need a leader. Ammon Bundy.
He's God-fearing, isn't he? So we definitely need someone like that has a heart for people.
Exactly. Yes.
So, well, thanks a lot.
Now, can you tell me offhand the names of it?
Yeah.
You happen to know the names of each and every individual in there, like Pete Santilli?
I do.
Could you tell me the names of each and every person?
I can try to remember them all. I do know them all, but there's, of course, Pete Santilli, Cliven Bundy, Ammon Bundy, Ryan Bundy, Mel Bundy, and Dave Bundy. There's Stephen Stewart, Eric Parker. There's Todd Engel. There's Scott Drexler and Ricky Loveland, Greg Burleson. There's Joe O'Shaughnessy, Micah McGuire, and
Careful touching that fence.
now, how about the guys that were found not guilty, but there was a mistrial? Are they in there too?
yeah, they're in here too. Them names are Stephen Stewart and Eric Parker and all those. They're all in there.
And even though there's a mistrial, they're going to stay in there until the next trial.
there definitely is.
Wow.
There's also Blaine Cooper,
Blaine Cooper.
and he's not in here right now, but
Where's Blaine Cooper?
they moved him to another prison. I'm not for sure where he's at, but he's not in here no longer.
I see. So this, can you remember another time in America where we had such a tyrannical situation? With that many American patriots in jail being tortured, I mean, can you remember another time?
Not this many at once, no.
Not this time, this many at once?
I don't remember it, no. I remember where the federal government burnt the children in Waco.
But they didn't actually arrest them, they killed them.
They arrested very few and tried very few. But they did arrest a few of those.
Oh, they did arrest a few?
Yes.
But that was sick, of course. So yeah.
Jason Woods, thanks. There was another one. I always forget his name for some reason. He's the youngest one in here. And Jason Woods is another one in here.
Jason Woods is in there, okay.
Brian Cavalier.
And Brian Cavalier.
So I think that's all of the guys. Oh, there's Jerry DeLoomis.
Jerry DeLoomis.
Yes.
I just can't believe we have this many Americans locked up, and they're probably innocent. I mean, most likely they're innocent and will be proven innocent. I believe
so too. I believe so too. I believe the last jurors proved that with having a hung jury like that.
Oregon, I mean, does the federal government forget what happened in Oregon? I mean, do they forget this? I don't know.
I know.
But this is very promising. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming.
And what was your name again?
John Lamb.
John Lamb.
Yeah.
And
you're on Facebook right now live is what I'm on.
You're live on Facebook.
Yes.
And people will grab this and they'll put it on YouTube.
Yes.
The word will get spread because you're live feeding on Facebook.
Exactly, yes.
That's incredible, huh?
Yes.
It is incredible.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
What do we want? Freedom! And when do we want it?
You can vaguely.
What do we want?
You can vaguely hear them in the jail.
What do we want? Freedom! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Freedom! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Freedom! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Freedom! When do we want it? Now! When do we want it? Now!
Back up just up the street from the camp, and we're going to make our way back down to camp and see if anyone else is still in the 3x3 torture chamber. Lily and Margaret have made it out. I'm sure they have. That's been a long time to be in there.
They're strong.
They're strong, though. They're tougher than any of these other men out here we got.
How long were they in the torture chamber?
Well, they've been in there, if they're still there, over an hour. They've gone at least to do an hour.
Wow.
We've had the longest person who has been in there spent 5.5 hours in there, and that's as long as they could take.
And they were in pain when they came out,
They were, definitely.
They were in pain.
Every one of those in.
Yes.
And how long did Ammon Bundy stay in?
13 hours.
That's
just about killed him.
That is torture.
He said he didn't think he could. He said he definitely thought it would have killed him if he just stayed 72 hours like they threatened to put him in there for.
Somebody needs to be prosecuted for torture.
They definitely do.
Lots of individuals.
Yes, maybe not just one, maybe more than one.
Lots.
Here we are, we're heading to Camp Liberty. There's Camp Liberty set up.
We got some Christmas ornaments in here.
We don't leave trash in the desert, we pick it up.
There you go.
We've been cleaning up this desert since we've been here the last 7 days.
What kind of information do you have on the owner, the CCA owner of this prison?
I'm not for sure. I know there are some individuals that have stake or money involved in here.
It's a private, it's a corporation.
It's a corporation, but I know that we're investigating that, and we know that there's a few names that are popping up, but I'm not 100% sure yet.
But you are doing an investigation.
Yes, we are.
This is a for-profit prison. I believe their name is Correction, or CCA.
The CCA.
CCA, Corrections Corporation of America.
Yes.
And my thought is, having America in their name, that's a crime in and of itself, I believe.
And it says correction. These people aren't being corrected for anything. They haven't even went to trial yet. So how can you correct somebody who hasn't went to trial?
They're innocent.
Yes, they're supposed to be presumed innocent. These 19 guys here alone have spent 16 months in prison awaiting on trial. So they're presumed innocent. They're not into a correction facility.
We're torturing innocent people.
We definitely are. So we got a new visitor here as we're getting back to camp. We got somebody else pulling in here with the truck and camper.
There's people coming in.
We'll see who this is. It looks like a Utah plate. I'm not for sure, but so somebody looks like coming from Utah.
So here we are. This is Camp Liberty. People camp out here.
No America. So they changed their name to CC, I guess. CoreCivic, or just, they probably call themselves CoreCivic.
They changed the name. Okay. Well, it'll help us in the research.
That's what I've been told. There's the Oregon Boys camper. I think they've got to leave today. We're going to miss them.
People in from Oregon.
The last few days. Now that camper there is from Utah. So I'm not for sure exactly who it is yet, but they're from Utah. Look at all these cars, guys. There's the Oregon Boys camper. And here we go. All the way down through here. A lot of Nevada plates. We've got a Utah plate again down here. We've got them all over.
Come on over here.
Okay, let's start the car side over here. You John ready? Hand off. Thanks a lot, buddy. I appreciate it. Hand off.
Oh, I got one.
All these cars down through here, back down here to the main camp. Still got cars down there.
16 hours.
Woo, they're still in there. Wow, is this about 2 hours?
10 more minutes and 2 hours.
Wow.
11 minutes.
We're still standing. We're alive. I just hope we're made a penny at least. Yeah.
This could be the last chance for freedom. At some point, people have to say enough's enough. End prison torture. It's Camp Liberty. There's tents. campers, tents. And there's an old Plymouth.
Just now, yeah.
Huh? I do. Or they'll beat each other up.
Here's actually the lighter ones.
You got to.
These are the main ones we'll have for sale.
I would be in big trouble.
Free the Bunkerville 19 political prisoners.
My father didn't kick my ass. I will be in trouble where I grew up. Why you tell me no? I grew up in gangs. Where do you think I grew up? I was in trouble where I was. My father didn't kick my ass. Then my neighbors did. My father gave me permission to. They kicked my butt too.
You got something to say to me, brother. You just don't know it yet.
Well, somebody's messing with our Facebook.
How much longer can you make it?
I don't know. We've been in here, what, 2 hours?
People are coming in. They're camped out here, have tents, campers. This is Camp Liberty. That's private property. That's a for-profit prison. Over there is the for-profit prison. There's a security guard in a white van. They monitor the situation, but they're not allowed to come out here. They're private security guards. There's porta potties. 13 hours in handcuffs. That is torture, my friend. That is torture.
That's where's my Perry.
Phineas and Ferb. You don't know about Phineas and Ferb?
I don't know Phineas and Ferb. But Phineas and Ferb.
I would have thought the same
Phineas
thing.
and Ferb.
Phineas and Ferb.
Phineas and Ferb.
You have a flag you're going to auction off? A flag?
Yeah.
Where's that flag at?
It's right on this table right here around the corner.
Right on the table.
It's the Gadsden flag.
You know, go shooting.
That's cool.
This was me standing out there.
How you guys doing? What is your name?
Jeff.
Jeff? You think they're ever going to free Ammon out of there? You think they're going to get him out? You have hope, huh?
No, I think this movement is going to get so big they're not even going to try.
You think they're going to actually listen to people? You think the people in the store?
I don't think they have any choice.
I hope you're right. Of course, I'm kind of pessimistic a little bit. All of us are, but we have to hope, huh? We have to hope.
Well, we're doing things the way blue collars can do it here. You know.
We're doing it the only way we can, right?
We've tried other methods.
Peaceful and clean and all that, and we're getting the word out to hundreds of thousands of people online.
Peaceful. The main thing is a peaceful demonstration. We have to keep it peaceful.
We don't want to it wouldn't do us any good to be in there with them.
Exactly. Are you camping here tonight? Are you one of the?
I live here in town.
You live here, but they have quite a few people camping out here. Camping.
Where are you from?
I'm from Las Vegas. Yeah, I do videos on tyranny.
Oh, cool.
Bravo von Mueller. And I did a couple of videos on Ammon Bundy. I went to Oregon one time, did a couple of videos. I got there late. But but I'm just here to document it. I'm glad I got here a little late, but at least I made it.
Get my shirt.
How long do you think it's going to go on? This could go on for 2 weeks. Could be. The goal is to get these guys out of here, right?
This could. We got horses on flags, the cowboys on it. Was at the Bundy Ranch.
Uh-huh.
They're going to be here, and some locals is going to join us.
Oh, Wednesday.
Yeah. So they'll be here Wednesday, and then they're going to do the thing on Saturday. Wednesday.
I don't know if it's this Saturday. I think is it this Saturday? Or is this Saturday the 16th?
Wednesday and Saturday.
She was here. She got here Friday night. She was here a couple of days. Went back, turned her car in, went back.
And of course, the goal is to get these men out on bail at least, right? That's a goal.
No, what our goal is basically to stop torture in the prisons. That's what we come out here for. Originally was Ammon Bundy.
Obviously, torture.
So that's what our goal is.
Sure.
Anything above that is gravy.
Icing on the cake, if we can.
Icing on the cake, gravy, whatever.
But we have to stop the torture, right?
That's the main goal.
Stop the torture.
The torture's going to stop. We don't even treat animals that way.
And that's the torture chamber. And the longest anybody's been able to stay in there is 5 hours. And they had Ammon Bundy in one of those for 13 hours.
Shackled and cuffed.
Now, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but torture is illegal in America, right?
Yes. It's supposed to be.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, it's actually called marriage. It's called marriage.
Marriage, that's funny. So this is Skipper. Skipper, you were in the box, weren't you?
Yes, yesterday.
And how long did you go?
4 hours.
You didn't get the record?
No, because I think I started getting really heat exhaustion. They pulled me out.
And you hurt your shoulder, didn't you? Didn't you have?
Almost everybody, because the way we get handcuffed, we have our hands this way. So it pulls your shoulders.
So it hurts your shoulders.
Yeah, so everybody that's done it that way is complaining about shoulder pain.
Unbelievable. I just can't. We have to put a stop to this. This prison out here is a torture. This is Guantanamo. I'm going to get a picture of that sign over there. This is Guantanamo Bay. Thanks a lot.
See ya. Thank you.
Thank you.